Exactly. Anyway, I'm going to bounce. Let y'all have fun. Good luck with this match, man. Have fun, y'all.
Yeah. Peace out, Raffle. Of course, we got Wario and PT, two fun characters that we weren't truly expecting because, of course, Remzi was playing stuff like Chrom earlier, and PT as well. But at the same time, Jerry Wario is something he's been practicing, and I like to see it to good use.
Battle of the secondaries. I do believe that Jerry was a puff main in Melee, or is a puff main in Melee, so this is a character that shares some similarities with that. You are never out of a game if you have Waft or Rest in your back pocket.
Yeah, that is true. Waft is going to play a very big game here, and I want to see Jerry kind of use Waft more. I've seen some games where he just doesn't use it at all, and there are some people that manage to really fully utilize Wario by using half wafts instead of just the full one. I mean, two half wafts can be just a bigger difference than just one full one, depending on how you utilize it. But right now, it's all about just the big clap and that Wario up air.
Bro, you are speaking my language. I really think there's two ways to play Wario. There's like the Japanese Wario, which is like you use two half to three-quarter charge wafts, and you just play super defensively. Then there's like the American / EU style where you get Gluto and Tweak, where they're just so sick with their conversion and so clutch with them, they really just say, I only need one. I'll get the other two stocks, honestly.
Yeah, it's all fun and games until you get hit once at 20% lose your stock.
I've seen Gluto get it at 0, man. This character's kind of bonkers.
All the Wario mains popping off, and I'm sitting here shedding a single tear every time it happens.
But right now, Jerry is having a heck of a time in neutral, as Charizard at 60% is kind of just tossing things out, and if Jerry jumps in, he is liable to catch a back air in the teeth.
Yeah, I like these ledge jumps that Remzi's going for right now, trying to find some viable option. Not the sweet spot of the back air, but still 147%. Up throw should kill at this percentage, if not, one of the other billion moves that Charizard has is heavy.
Cool thing for Zard has on Trumps, you can get back air if they DI out, or if they DI in, you can actually just get Fly, which is super armor, and does kill.
Yeah, Fly, I believe something like frame 6 on Charizard has super armor, a great move. It's like maybe a little bit higher because Charizard has up smash and up B depending on how your opponent wants to cross you up out of shield, but still great options for a heavy.
Drift back there, avoiding the clap. This man trying to keep the pants long and put the slap down on this turtle. The shoulder charge will do it. Squirtle's low weight coming in to bite Remzi right there. That seemed like a premature death.
Yeah, unfortunately, that linebacker's charge is pretty good at putting Squirtle in an early grave, and Remzi goes through a wild change rapidly as now he's back to Squirtle, wants to get those low percentage combos, but at the same time, if Jerry plays proactively like he is right now, he's not going to give Remzi the chance.
If Jerry hit the fast fall in the right spot of that neutral air, Remzi was definitely dead. 36%, yeah, the neutral air will do it into the waft on Squirtle. That character light.
Yeah, now switching to Ivysaur, pretty far off stage. Does he get the Vine Whip? Yes, he does. Only 5% on Jerry's second stock as he is just keeping Remzi at edge non-stop. Just giving him something to think about as these percentages tag up higher and higher with every trade.
Down tilt into the dash attack, try to get Remzi off stage. These forward airs are doing a really good job. Jerry just kind of like poking at Remzi off stage. The problem is that if you have a character that can go aggressively, you're going to swat away Wario's aerials. That character does not really have the strongest disjoints, but already taking a full stock lead. Jerry's neutral here on this second stock has been phenomenal.
Yeah, Jerry's neutral is dominant, and you have to keep in mind that he's been holding this full waft charge for over a minute now. I mean, this man is just content to have it in his back pocket and use it for a rainy day instead of kind of relying on it. And that's so important that if he can beat you without even using the waft, you need to be playing 3 times as better to get around that Wario.
That's the man who wakes up in the mornings, puts an ace up his sleeve, say, yo, I got to play cards tonight. We ain't waiting.
Yeah, that's a man who counts cards and just does stuff randomly and still wins. Like, he doesn't need it, and he's just there to flex. Like, I'm only using 10% of my power right now. I am not left-handed.
He's got the anime swagger right there. It's like this. You've only seen 5% of my power.
Yeah, this is his true. This is normal Wario. When he unlocks his greed mode is when the waft comes out, and it's pretty moving. There it is. See, that's greed mode.
Just one up tilt at 40% and you're dead. Charizard heavy character doesn't matter.
And of course, Remzi taking some time to compose himself after that. I mean, it is not fun, and it can really get in your head if you just get hit, like you said, at 40 and losing your entire stock for it.
Yep, that's literally what it was. The man just basically had one interaction, Wario spot dodge up tilt, and yeah, that's it. That's all he needs. One move at 40%, and he gets the game. And after the very good start that Remzi had, where his Squirtle looked to be able to outbox this Wario, it suddenly got really sketchy there. The whole second stock, not only did Remzi just kind of seem to not have any answer, Remzi was on Squirtle, and Jerry still said, I don't care about your tiny limbs. I can still snuff you out with perfect spacing.
Yeah, that second stock kind of really ran away in Jerry's favor. Of course, as we said, Remzi does have a kind of a variety of characters, and this is winner's final, so it's a best of 5. So if Remzi wants to experiment or just stick to his tried true character, he definitely has the capabilities. I mean, he's the one staying, and Jerry, the one who won the game, is the one actually switching back to his main Joker.
That is so strange because almost like the Jerry has been to go like secondaries for the first 2 games and then switch to Joker and reverse 3-0. Instead, he's like, nah, I ain't gonna let you get to game 5. We trying to get this done in 3.
Yeah, he wants to be sitting comfortably in grand finals, giving him the time to rest before, something crazy up.
Hello?
And interesting, I guess they maybe messed up the stage as they just kind of SD and walk it off. A little bit of a technical difficulty there, I would guess.
Yeah, most likely either an incorrect stage pick or Jerry did not announce that he was switching characters. If you do win the first game, you have to announce your character first, and then the opponent gets to pick stages. So that's like an important thing that allows you to counterpick appropriately. Depending on, actually, no, it's stage first. I am stupid. Ignore me completely. I am literally looking at the rules on one of my screens, and I just read it backwards entirely.
Yeah, stage first, so you don't want to accidentally take Mario to Yoshi's because you didn't know.
Yeah. That's it. Completely ignore me. It has been a long week. 40 hours isn't enough, though. The grind never ends. We are out here for y'all.
Yeah, we are trying to make it another hour-long grand final set, so tune in.
Please don't put that evil in my mind.
Please, I'm praying. I know I've talked to Logic about this before, but every commentator hopes that there is never a grand finals bracket reset, so we could just take it easy. Unless it's like
we
really
are a lazy bunch. We are a lazy bunch.
It's true. Unless there's something really crazy going on. I mean, Jerry MJ is suspenseful for sure.
All right, so it looks like the stage was the issue as Kalos must have been banned. So instead, we're going to Talon City, the second largest stage on our list after Kalos, I believe. Either that or it's the broadest.
Yeah,
I'm not positive here.
It's very broad, has a good platform variety, and doesn't have walls, which is also important depending on if your character can wall jump or not. I mean, I'm not sure if Joker can, but Squirtle definitely can, which could be, a difference maker. You never quite know, but those small side blast zones can be really good for getting early kills.
Not only does Squirtle have a wall jump, he also has a wall cling, so it's very difficult to interfere with him when he is off stage on a walled stage. You can actually just tech and then immediately DI in and go for a wall cling. So, like, this character just does not die at some percents. It is silly. I never let PG get Kalos.
Yeah, it's a very certain trick for sure. Of course, this man's going to be rapidly rotating through his arsenal of Ivysaur, Charizard, and Squirtle. But with Arsene out, I mean, that's the one weapon you really need. That's all you need, man.
Yeah, you got 3 homies, I got 1. Let's see who's bigger.
Yeah, Arsene is pretty mighty big, if I do say so myself. I like that kind of tricky Vine Whip from Remzi, trying to kind of catch Jerry off guard, maybe lead to an early stock, but nope, he got the ledge just in time. Little footstool as well, just kind of run away.
And that got Remzi back to stage. Like, he was going to have to struggle to get through Arsene, but now he's back to stage and Arsene is gone. What? So much change off of that one, perhaps inadvertent footstool.
Yeah, 170%. Now gets that tech roll to avoid the down smash. Jerry's Charizard is staying alive here. I mean, this man's a fully evolved Pokemon because he has so much HP, he just will not be put down.
Yeah, Jerry don't have the badge points to control this man. He is out of control right now. 95% on Jerry. This is enough for a kill out Charizard. If this man gets a back air, he would have been dead 30% ago.
Yeah, this is max rage Zard. You want to be very careful. If that back air tippers, Jerry's stock is immediately gone. Joker's too late for that.
All right, probably going to get the up throw now for DI mix-up. No, goes for a back throw. Not going to quite finish. 216% for Charizard. All right, uses the air dodge and fly, just barely make it back, and then just flare blitzes. Listen, you're going to let me back on stage. You don't have a choice in the matter.
Yeah, I think this throw should do the trick, though. Yep, off the top. 242%, though. Jerry could have had so much extra credit if he just managed to, clean his plate sooner.
True. I mean, you really don't want to jump in on Charizard. The problem is that character's got a ton of disjoints. The character can't do anything to get in, but the character can keep you out fairly well. So all Jerry was doing was he was running around, forcing Charizard to continue to run at him, and basically saying, I know that you can't actually do anything to me unless I make a mistake and be committed.
Yeah, even though I kind of just knocked him, it is something you really have to respect about Jerry, is that he knows that he doesn't have to go in to try for a hit too hard. He has the lead, he can play it safe and play it smart, he has the tools available to kind of poke and prod at Remzi's defenses. I mean, he's just playing not to get hit instead of getting those hits, but at the same time, you're going to get clipped eventually, and that Charizard up smash is the way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, just about anything for Charizard will do it. You know that Remzi only had one thing on his mind. He came out of that transformation into Charizard and immediately just tossed out 2 back airs. Like, please go away, Jerry. I don't want to put up with this.
Yeah, now over 100% back to the Charizard as Jerry is on a very clean stock. He has a long way to go if he wants to even up this game.
Remzi, yeah, 120% already on this Charizard. Up smash is kind of a get off me tool and then gets an up air. Can't get too much more out of it. And Cherry just immediately gets the heck out of dodge. Just get me out of here. Air dodges away.
Yeah, he saw those CEO clips from last year. He does not want to die of 41 to Charizard back air. But hey, he gets the kill. Squirtle is back on board, and Jerry is a pretty decent step ahead right now as Arsene comes out.
I feel like Joker has the old Zero Suit from Smash 4 problem of it has a little bit of trouble against smaller characters. If Squirtle doesn't jump in, basically you need to get like a full hop falling neutral air or a full hop falling back air. You can't really do anything explosive at a short hop other than down air to hit these smaller characters.
Yeah, you can see that Jerry tried to go for the grab, but Squirtle is just too tiny, a little bit far away. Nice spacing from Remzi as he gets a little bit more of those combos. I like Jerry's kind of grapple or tether cancel jump over as well. And oh no, unfortunate that Remzi is a little bit too low, accidentally goes for the withdraw, and that is a very early way to end that game too.
Jerry ran off stage, shot him a couple times, and then just stopped, showed him the gun, be like, you know what you need to do.
No, we can end this the easy way or the hard way. Easy way? All right.
Yeah, it's a bit unfortunate right there. Certainly Remzi was trying to get the up B, but perhaps the input delay made it so that the up didn't come out and he was already DIing in it towards the stage right there trying to angle that. But we'll have to see if he can clean it up in Game 3, or we'll have to see if he's going to change over to Karam versus Joker.
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to do the change, now is the do or die moment for himself. I believe it was, what, a 1-stock Game 1 and now a 2-stock Game 2? It'd be kind of scary, but at the same time, PT is one of, if not his best character.
True, true. I would not be surprised if we stick with the trainer, but I mean, his Chrom was looking really nice, and I do feel like of the two, Chrom has a more dominant placing in this matchup. The Pokemon trainer, the biggest issue with it is that I really feel like it's kind of a mixed bag. I don't think that Ivysaur does that great in the Joker matchup. And if you're on Charizard, usually the character's neutral is not that great, so you're having a lot of trouble anyway. You have to play in that defensive get-off-me way. It seems really only Squirtle dominates, and it feels like if Remzi does not have a good stock with Squirtle, he's going to have a hard time pulling himself out of the hole that he's dug for him.
But he has one more chance to try with this Pokemon trainer, and he's opting to go to Smashville in this Game 3. A little bit of a smaller stage, smaller blast zones, and maybe he can make something happen with that central platform in a way that Town and City just didn't work for him.
So Squirtle does have the ability to get a bunch of up air strings and ladder combos. This stage allows him to do that a lot easier with the center platform. And because it's smaller, anytime you get one of these down throw strings at low percent, immediately Jerry is forced to try to get off of the edge and get out of the corner.
Yeah, you can see right now that Remzi managed to get those early percent grab combos already at 62%, kept Jerry at ledge for just a little bit. Managed to kind of maneuver around Jerry's defenses as Arsene now comes out about 80% on board, and Squirtle has yet to really leave the screen. He's doing a lot of work right now, as you said, making the big difference as he finally makes that switch to Ivysaur and just gets hit with that ledge trump back here.
Yeah, I don't know if it's like just Jerry's really good against Ivysaur, if Ivysaur is bad in this matchup, but it just feels like that Pokemon has a next to no impact, which is super odd. Normally, Squirtle's the character that feels like the weak link sometimes.
Hey man, that tiny Squirtle packs a punch now as he actually does make the switch back. 83 to 110 right now. That's the deficit of Squirtle, though. He is incredibly light. He makes that double switch over back to the Charizard to try to recover and get Jerry off his back.
Yeah, that was an interesting switch onto the Squirtle. It felt like as soon as he switched to Squirtle, Jerry capitalized off the lag, drove him off stage, and then that's it for that character. You have to put it away. I mean, you're at 120.
Yeah, anything would really kill at that point, especially when you're that far off stage. I mean, Squirtle may be great, but he is light, and you want to hold on to these stocks as long as possible, and Remzi knows that's what the Zard is for. 127%, he is sitting strong, and we saw him live to 200% above and beyond earlier in this set.
Also, can we talk about like one of the little techs that I saw Remzi do? He dropped through the platform with a turnaround back air. So he was in shield, he buffered a turnaround, and then buffered a platform drop, and then back air. So that's a sick tech that you can do from that platform, but he is not going to be able to get away from that drop situation as Jerry takes the first stock.
Yeah, sometimes the simple tech is what's important, and Ledge Trump back air is the tried and true method, and Jerry's preferred form of destruction for Remzi's stocks, it seems. 142% though, Remzi doesn't need to do too much. I mean, Squirtle has kill throws.
Very true. You just have to get your greasy little hands on this man who is doing his best to just jump and dodge away.
He gets the
Hops
footstool.
on it. Yeah, so if you don't know, you can footstool out of withdraw, and you get that special animation where Squirtle's on his back and like is stuck there for a solid like half second, can't get up.
Yeah, you have enough time to charge a smash attack and be good. And I will say on record that Squirtle does not have grubby paws, he has slimy claws. He's a little turtle, okay? So there may be a little bit of damp, but he's
Okay,
perfectly
okay.
fine.
I see you. I see you.
Of course, as I said that, Remzi manages to take that stock of Jerry's and he gets it back to safety pretty well, but still off stage you have to be careful and get to avoid those Joker back airs.
That's a regrab. Please don't die for it. Okay, only at 0, Jerry actually gets only 1 down air. That was a bit fearsome. Everybody knows about Ivy's back air. This move has been memed to death. It can go ahead and clip through the entire ledge on Smashville too. Drag down will seal that stock, and again, Ivysaur just seems to have a bit of vulnerability here, and Remzi recognizing it, switches to the Squirtle. Double jump call out Jerry with the back air.
Yeah, already though, but hey, here comes Big Brother. This is a pretty pivotal moment for Remzi. He needs to make sure he avoids this Arsene as best as he can without getting too many of the crazy. Oh my goodness! Jerry avoids the downer, but gets hit by the forward smash on the way up as Remzi's just pressuring mid-ledge. Hits him again with that second forward smash at this, on that center hitbox, and Jerry dies at about 100% for it.
Great timing by Remzi, both times getting 2 different types of get up, standard and then the roll in. Ivysaur forward smash has a heck of a range, and now the Squirtle combo already 45%, and the pressure doesn't stop.
Yeah, Squirtle is so oppressive if you give him that opportunity to make it happen. Remzi is very well making it work now. Enough damage again that Arsene is again back on board. 62%. Now Remzi has the lead in this game 3 so far, and he's just keeping on that Squirtle because he knows that Jerry is kind of struggling to really get good hits on it.
Ivysaur's back, gets the tether immediately, and Jerry goes for that Trump again. May not get it, but it's just so interesting to see Jerry adapting to like the Wi-Fi meta, where Trump seems to be more powerful here because you have a little bit less time to react.
Yeah, a little bit less time to react indeed now as Remzi switches to the Zard 111%. Arsene is now gone, and it is now Remzi's goal that he needs to make sure to get this stock before Arsene comes out again, because that one might be when it's too difficult to get something at that point. 89% off stage as Remzi just tries to keep Jerry intact. Up smash is almost going to kill from center stage. Not quite yet, but still, these percentages are getting higher and higher.
And even the roll-in is dangerous because of both pivot grab and back air. Jerry's going to have a hard time opening up this Fortress Charizard right now. Gets the grab out of the get-up attack, force him off stage. Can you get something going, though? One shot at the air dodge back, and then commits to a forward tilt, and Remzi's back to center stage.
Yeah, that forward tilt was pivotal. I mean, Remzi has been overusing those get-up attacks and getting punished for them, and so now he's trying to roll past. And as I say that, Jerry's back air is not quite enough. He is 1 hit away from getting Arsene now as Remzi's at 174%. Squirtle comes out, but he knows he can't do anything too much with it because he will die from most grabs at this point. He has to be so careful about getting in because one shot is going to kill.
I think he switched to Squirtle purely to get out of this this Arsene moment right here. Just go ahead and burn it away by being fast, but no! The neutral B, the projectile lingers just long enough to take out Ivysaur as Jerry catches Remzi preparing for an aggressive edge guard, and it does not pay off.
Yeah, Joker's side B is brutal, especially at that high percentages. I mean, everyone knows that it has that curse effect. It has that damage over time, but at